Welcome back, everybody, to the Pokemon SoulSilver playthrough. This is part 30, the big 3-0. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Anyway, this is Pokemon SoulSilver, this is part 30, and we are going to be kicking some Rocket members' butts. But first, I had to figure out the right way of where to go, and this obviously isn't it, because there's no rockets in sight. There's just frames, apparently, for holding a portrait photo. I was thinking, like, that blue one had a picture that I already took, and then I think I checked it some other time. And, oh, hello, it's Kimono Girl. Yeah, you know, generally I'm looking for those guys. The legendary Poke. Oh, I mean, never mind. Haha, never mind. I love that. Alright then, so she just randomly spins around. Crazy. Oh, those Kimono Girls, what will they come up with next? Alright then. So we're going into the basement now. I found the correct way to go. Go me. Oh no, that's not, yeah, we're gonna pretend that never happened. Alright then, here we go. Into the basement. As you can see, there's plenty of rockets around. So we're not nearly done with them, apparently. We still got more yet to do. And if I could actually, oh, okay, I guess I didn't feel like rearranging my team bats in video games. I felt as a perfect choice for this, Kudabata and stuff. Alright, so this rocket thinks that I'm gonna be a victim. Ha ha ha. Never mind. Yeah, I took that out of Kimono Girl's quote there. Alright then, Fancy Rattata. And that's the only Pokemon he has. You know, I'm sorry to say, but what an absolute noob. Irk. Yeah, actually, I do think I'm pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So here we go, moving on to... What the... Oh. And then that happens. Hold it! Alrighty. I'm holding. Okay, well... Sorry, I'm not Lance's BFF. I don't hang out with him 24/7. But you know what? If you want to fight, I can give you one. Here we go again. Fourth battle with Zero. And he is leading in with a Golbat. How convenient. Well, let's see which of the better, which of the two is the better bats in video games. Ha ha ha. Pro tip, if you're betting on this, I wouldn't bet on the blue one. So we're going to be doing some fancy confusey action because, well, I just love screwing the AI over with confusion after it has screwed me over, oh, so many times in the beginning of this playthrough. Yeah, and flying away. Yeah, good luck trying to hit bats in video games. It's just not happening. Whack on the head with Fly. Doing some sexy damage, I gotta say. And confused again, and he hurts himself. I am telling you, bats in video games, finish him off with an air cutter. That's it for him. I'm telling you, Crobat, bats in video games, he's too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Yeah, I totally went there. You know, dude, gnarly and all that. Oh, he wants to learn Mean Look. Well, that's pretty convenient for Pokemon that generally try to run away, such as, oh, I don't know, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. But, you know, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I'm kind of happy with the moves that I got, so, nah, just not gonna do it. Yeah, alright, so no Mean Looks over here. Only nice looks. No mean looks. Alright, so I totally missed what he was sending out. Was that Magnemite? I'm friggin'... Right. Oh, it must be Magnemite. I just sent out Machoke to do some serious damage on some steel types. Just imagine that. Wonder if that's what they were going for with fighting types. Being able to, like, bend steel. And, oh, Thunder Wave. Yeah, that's... Yeah, let's just say that sucks. Yeah, you know, I was looking for the perfect word for that. I said, no. Whack. Revenge. Gonna take him out? Yes, it does. And that's even with the half damage that it does. Well, the general, normal damage. Generic damage. Yeah, Haunter, not exactly the best idea for Wrestling to be out here. He's not gonna be able to hit him. So we're gonna switch out to some fancy blah. No. We're going to switch out back to Crobat. Little bats in video games action. And I remember why. Because he has this one fancy attack that's super effective against ghost types. It's called Bite. Not Confuse Ray. Bite. Whack on the... Oh, what? Why did that do neutral damage? Oh, never mind. I guess I was hearing things. Okay, so he's gonna do Mean Look. I took him almost down with one hit. I nearly... Oh, God. Oh. Felt like I had to sneeze her. I nearly OHKO'd him, and he decides to do me. Look, not a good idea. Alright, still feeling like I gotta sneeze. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. Alright. I know everybody's on edge. Is Anthony gonna sneeze? Is he gonna do it? Bringing in our fancy new Pokemon, Sneasel. Now, if anybody is wondering where he got this Sneasel, believe it or not, Zero actually stole this Pokemon. You jerkface, Zero. He actually stole it from some guy in Cianwood City. If you talk to that guy, he'll actually give you his Shuckle for safekeeping. You can keep it for as long. I think you actually keep it forever. So yeah. Alright. Sneasel. Getting some damage. Getting some hurting action. Gonna be hurting all over you, Sneasel. Oh, right. I was totally not paying attention. Did not notice that Fireball was nearly fainted. Well, you know what? Oh, that's right, because Feint Attack was... it was stronger than it really needed to be. I don't know what happened there. You know, you would think that if a trainer... a trainer's... Oh, no! A trainer's Pokemon, well, trained Pokemon, would only obey the first trainer, you know, the one that actually caught it, and not obey some guy that just decided to steal the Pokeball. Unless Sneasel is just like, you know, evil incarnate, and enjoys the fact that his old trainer is now lamenting in the fact that his Pokemon was stolen. For Alligator, I'm very sorry. Hey, why so serious? Alrighty. Alright, Zero's trolling here. I forgot to mention, actually, for Alligator, yes, brand new here. Last time we saw Croconaw. This time it's for Alligator. Gonna confuse him a little bit, but he worked out of that. For Alligator, unfortunately, I don't have your specific rival. Citizen Zap is taking a breather right now. But, you know, I got Blah here, and Blah is more than willing to, you know, give you that zappy action that you just so very much yearn for. A little bit confusing. No, he's still going to get through it. I believe, actually, after a few... Oh, no! Blah is in serious trouble, but apparently I felt like I wanted to go for it. Let's see what happens here, because I know Blah's Charge Beam upped its special attack. We got him! And Blah is ready to go for more. Wow. Just unbelievable. Incredible. Very epic showing by Blah. Getting a level up for that one. And some epic numbers there. Lots of HP. Why does he lose indeed? Well, I believe he'll reflect upon this loss in just a second. I believe... Yes, love and trust and friendship. Those are the kinds of things that you will need to train Pokemon. Now, that being said, you should do the right thing and give that Sneasel back. Even though Sneasel is a truly epic Pokemon. Time skip there. Went back to the Pokemon Center to heal. As you can see, all my Pokemon are back to full health. And yeah, like Sneasel. I like Sneasel a lot. I like Sneasel. I think I already said this. I like Sneasel a lot more than Weavile. But, yeah, it's just me. Alright then, so we're going to be giving the EXP share. Going to be making use of that sucker. And giving it to Fluffer. Kind of rhymed. And getting Fluffer some EXP while it just sits back and relaxes. And in the meantime, the viewers of this video can sit back and relax while I totally take care of this rocket grunt and give out some more shoutouts. Chaili, I actually said this person's shoutout last time about them screaming very loud and the neighbors thought that he got kidnapped. Forgot to mention that Chaili's favorite Pokemon is probably Dunsparce because, well, it's cool. I guess it is. Dunsparce, in my opinion, very underrated Pokemon. Very underused. I like Dunsparce. It's pretty cool. It's got a neat cry. It's like, something like that. Anyway, enough imitating Pokemon cries there. Jellyfish 2578 says also my favorite Pokemon memories. Well, there was this one time when I was at school during a test. The day before, the teacher said you can bring something with you to do when you were done with the test. So I took my Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Sapphire, and I accidentally left the music on, so the battle theme went around the whole class. The teacher got pissed off. My favorite Pokemon is Swampert, if not Rayquaza. Gotta love the 3rd generation. I was a little bit confused by that story. I was like, when I was reading it, I was saying, well, wasn't the music on to begin with? Wouldn't the teacher have heard the music on, like, when he turned the game on? Like, I mean, why is it that all, like, only by the time he started doing a battle did anybody hear the music? Why didn't they hear it any time before that? Unless he was wearing earphones. I just thought of that, and, like, the earphones came out or something. Fork over my goods. Well, I don't have a fork. Sorry. First burglar of the playthrough. Man, these guys are quite the ones. These burglars, they definitely, they fit in well with this type of situation going on here with criminal organization. Oh, hello, self-destruct. Yeah, not doing much to Crobat. They're about half of its HP. So, I don't know. Maybe, do the burglars actually have, like, some sort of partnership with the Rockets or something? I don't know what's going on here. Also, the video appears to be lagged, so, I don't really think I'm missing much. Anyways, let's get to another one of those fancy shoutouts. Maybe this will work itself out. Nightmare Ludicolo says, my greatest memory in Pokemon would be when I bought Pokemon Blue, and my dad would help me at points I didn't understand what it was saying because the words were too difficult. I also didn't know how to save my data for quite a while. My favorite Pokemon, as you can probably infer, is Ludicolo. It's something I like about him and Mirror B. Oh god, not Mirror B. That guy is just way too weird. Way too weird. Yeah, well, you know, generally you're a burglar, and that's what you do. You know, you burgle. That's actually a word if anybody's wondering. First Growlithe of the playthrough, I think. I wasn't actually sure, but I sped it up anyway. I'm pretty sure I faced one before. Interestingly enough, I remember reading the back of the boxes of Pokemon Red and Blue, and either it was the back of the box or the instruction manual said that you need basic reading skills in order to play the game. Because there is indeed a lot of reading in the game. Tons of it, I say. And, yeah, I'm not sure if they say that on the games nowadays. Yeah, I am pretty strong. I get that a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. My nose is, acting up. You know, usually I don't point these things out. But then I notice afterwards, in the commentary when it's done, that I don't point these things out, and it's just kind of awkward. You know, all the sniffles and that whole thing. Alright then, another Rocket Grunt, another set of generic Pokemon that they always seem to have. MPJMT says my favorite Pokemon memory is Pokemon Yellow and Gold. They're my favorite games of all time. Yellow was my first ever video game and it helped me learn to read. Well, there you go. There's the reading thing again. My favorite Pokemon in general is Typhlosion. Yeah! Alright. Because fire is my favorite type, and Typhlosion just looks so BA. If I had to guess, I don't think that stands for BA Baracus, A-Team, Mr. T. I don't think that it stands for anything other than badass. Because Typhlosion, badass. Alright then, so healing up Wrestling, he took a bit of poisoning and some damage there. But I think he's patched up and ready to go. Alright then, just like any good wrestler, you know, you work through your injuries. Alright, so there's actually a combination that you have to do with these shutters here. You have to go red, blue, green. And once you do that, you will get to where you want to go. And that's over here. Now, if you need to actually come back for some reason, you can just hit the purple switch. And that'll let you escape, basically. Well, not escape, literally, but it'll open that shutter there. And a female Rocket Grunt. I wonder what drives women to do this sort of criminal thing. Who knows? Anyway, wonder if there's any ladies out there watching this video that would see any sort of attractive possibilities from being a criminal in Team Rocket and stealing Pokemon and or mistreating them and or using them to further your goals. Lava Plume, a brand new attack, much better for Quilava because of the fact that Quilava is based more on special attack. Oh, hello, Lyra's call. Oh, yeah, see, I kind of messed up there. I thought if I pressed A, it would immediately pick up the call, and I was standing in front of an NPC, and I pressed A, and then I talked to the NPC instead. Haha, ha. Well, that's the second Lyra call screwed up. Oh, hello, I was dousing, and I'm actually onto something. So yeah. Going down here. I believe it's in that little box there. Although I was a little... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Max Potion. Alright, Max Potion. Those are going to be useful later on. MPJMT goes on to say, however, if I had to pick a specific Pokemon that I've actually had for a favorite Pokemon, apparently, it would be my level 100 Red Gyarados from Gold. He was my best virtual friend and could destroy any Pokemon. I wish I was able to trade him up to a newer game, but unfortunately I can't. I dread the day my save battery finally dies. 10 years and still going strong, but until then, Gyarados and I are buddies. Oh, that's a touching story. Hey, another Golbat. And another... Oh, what the... Hey, I was going to say another owned bat. Oh, yeah. Another owned bat, yeah. Take him down in 2 hits, but you know what? It's almost as good as one. Blast it! You get it? Get the pun there? Team Rocket, blast it. They're blasting off again and all that sort of nonsense. Alrighty. So let's douse some more, and there seems to be a Rocket member prancing about, running in circles. Max Ether. You know, I always get confused between the elixirs and the ethers. I can't remember which one specifically does which. Oh no! Oh no! What the? I love how he's walking into my Machoke. Like, you know, there's nothing out of place here. You know, there's just a Machoke that just happens to be right in front of me. I'm just gonna completely ignore it and just run right into him, you know, and just keep doing that until he moves. Yuck, 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 he said. I believe, yeah, this guy was one of the dudes from the hideout from earlier in Mahogany Town. So yeah, I did actually mention the thing about the batteries running out in Gold and Silver and Crystal, that they were only meant to last for about 6 years. Amazingly, this guy's battery lasts for about 10. That's pretty awesome. I swear I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, the elixirs and the ethers. I think it's the ethers that completely heal 1 move's PP, and the elixirs are the ones that heal 10 PP of a specific move. The max elixirs heal 10 of every move, and the max ethers heal all PP of all moves, which makes the max ethers the most godlike of the items there. You know what, I might as well just go ahead and look this up real quick while I douse some more and just walk around aimlessly. Well, aimlessly right in front of a rocket. Yeah, like that. Ether! Right, anyway. Oh, what was... oh! Yeah, yeah, of course, I had it backwards. It's the elixir that's the better one. Elixir restores 10 PP to all moves of 1 Pokemon, and Max Elixir restores all PP to all moves. And the Ether restores 10 PP to 1, and the Max Ether fully restores PP of 1 move. Okay. You know, I can never get these things right. I've always been confused by that. I don't know why. Now, I decided to switch up the EXP share, give Fluffer back his Miracle Seed, because he got himself a couple level ups off of this, and give the EXP share to Red Ranger, because Red Ranger is not doing so hot here. Because with all the poison types and all the poison types, it's not so great. Alright, we're getting fancy sleep talk here, and this is the actual director of the radio tower, and it's not actually Petrol, and he's going to give us a fancy card key that will let us access the second half of the radio tower. Amazingly, there is still more to do. We're still not finished with Team Rocket. They are still going strong, I must say. And while we're doing that, what else is going strong? Some fancy shoutouts. But first, I got an amulet coin. Amulet coin. I love that item. It doubles the money that you get at the end of the battle if the Pokemon holding it has anything to do in the battle. You know, if it actually was out for any sort of turn. And I decided to speed this whole bit up because, well, it took me forever to do all this. Now, amazingly, I'm not sure if I actually remember this, but in order to find everything, you have to talk to the guys who are actually walking around the Machokes. Talk to them. They'll command the Machokes to move the boxes so that you can get through. I remember being so stumped in Gold and Silver, and like seeing items behind like boxes that you can get to, and not really realizing what to do. And yeah, then I realized it here, which is lucky. Alright, doing some fancy shopping before I do some more shoutouts. Plenty of pretty much just stocking up on everything, just making sure I have tons of everything. Finally getting rid of that nugget, that rare candy, because of course I don't want those guard specs and X attacks and all that. Now, I kind of messed up here. Now, I wanted some Premier Balls. And I thought that, you know, when you buy them sets in sets of 10, you get 1 Premier Ball. I thought if I bought 30 at once, I would get 3 at once. No. It's for every over 10 that you spend, you get 1 Premier Ball, so I kind of screwed up. But oh well. Alrighty then. So very quickly healing up. Fireball out first. I love having Fireball with me. And he is gazing restlessly at a building. I don't know why, but you know what? We're back in the radio tower now. Going on past here. Up here. Around here. Dodging that bookcase. Up the stairs again. Around the rocket grunt. Over here. Dodging the scientist and the lady there. Now, there's actually that lady there. After you insert the card key, you can talk to her and she'll give you something. But I kind of did that a little bit later, just to spoil things. It's like, why did the door open? Oh, I don't know. It just opened randomly, and I just, you know, happened to be there, so I walked through. Anyway, let's see. Zach Matikills says, my best memory was on Pokemon Blue. I got a level 300 Kingler from a level 283 Krabby. And my favorite Pokemon is a Gardevoir. Level 300 Kingler. Who could ever forget the glitch, the old man glitch in, you know, talk the old man glitch and then surf up and down the right side or the east side of Cinnabar Island. Find all sorts of random Pokemon with all sorts of insane levels, and that's probably how this guy got a level 283 Krabby. Epic. We are fighting, again, Executive Proton. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more epic. Now, basically, you'd think that, you know, when you come back to the radio tower, there's going to be tons to do, you know, oh my god, you know, I'm still not done yet. But it's pretty much really the end when you get to this point. Now, Lava Plume taking down that wheezing, and I already took down, I believe that was a coughing as well. Phew, yeah, that was intense, wasn't it? Alrighty. So Proton, looking as fancy as ever, with his skin-tight clothes and his fancy aqua hair. Is that his natural hair color? I don't think we'll ever know. I believe I asked this before. Fireball, what do you have to say to this? So Fireball also decided to be a sentry. Well, you know, if you say so. I mean, I will continue to mess with Team Rocket as I please. I love how it sounded like I said owl. I will continue to mess with Team Rocket. I remember when I did the old man glitch. I basically did it to get the Pokemon from the Safari Zone and catch them normally, like Kangaskhan and Tauros and Pinsir and all that. Though I did find very high-level Clefable, Starmie, and something else I can't remember. I remember I gave them the stupidest names ever, the most unimaginative names. I remember Clefable, like, because they were so, like, ridiculously high level, I decided to use them in my team. I gave Clefable the name Abel Fable. You kidding me? Like, when I think back on that, that's gotta be like one of the stupidest nicknames you could ever give a Pokemon. And Starmie was, oh, this is original, I remember this, North Star. Really? North Star? I love how I'm just like crapping on myself, so to speak. I love that, you know, talk to my former self. Those nicknames were horrible to me. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything else. I remember there was something else besides Starmie and Clefable. Though I might just be going crazy. And maybe just thinking of missing now. Anyway. We are fighting again Executive Ariana. She's still got her Arbok and her fancy Murkrow. I think they're at the same level. I'm not 100% sure, though. They might have been a few levels lower. Which would make sense, because, you know, I can own them by now if they were the same level. And she's got a new Pokemon for this playthrough, Vileplume. Wow, epic. What do I think I'm doing? I think I'm beating you. I think I'm going to win this battle, basically. Yeah, I just felt like I'd just get that out there. Vileplume, epic Pokemon, I think. Look at that. Look at the size of that flower on its head. I mean, my god. It's like an Oddish with a gigantic flower on its head. Yeah, that thing that Gloom had basically bloomed into that. Freaky. And, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, evolves by a Leaf Stone. And, you know, you gotta love that in second generation. Gloom got itself a fancy alternate evolution. Bellawesome. Pretty awesome. Hello! Fireball is evolving! Yes, it's finally that time. Here he comes. It's the man of the hour. The man that we've all been waiting for, and by we, I mean me. It's Typhlosion. You go, Typhlosion. You go and do your dance of awesome evolution. Oh my god, yes. Yes, please. Of course, change reflected on the bottom. Fancy Typhlosion. Typhlosion, Fireball is on the lookout. My goodness. We made it. We made it. We made it, buddy. We made it. That was awesome. I gotta say, that was a great evolution, if I say so myself. We earned this. Alright. So after this, we basically fought all 3 of the executives that we've already faced before. So after this, it's time to face the leader of Team Rocket. It's not who you'd be thinking, actually. Not the obvious idea. It's actually a fancy guy. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to let be what let be. Whatever that means. I just made that up. And there he is. Almost. There he is. Looking out at the top, over the top of the radio tower over Goldenrod City. This is Archer. Yeah. Well, you know, if you think that that's going to work, then, you know, go ahead. But otherwise, it's time to battle. Alrighty then. Archer. Got the generic evil overlord face. And he's got a Houndour. Well, let's see what Fireball has to say about this. Houndour. Very awesome Pokemon. I like Houndour a lot. The only thing I didn't like was that Houndour and at least one other Generation 2 Pokemon can only be found, well, let's say later. Like, not now. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, then you know that I find it pretty annoying that that's there. Alright, so Houndoom. Houndoom? You kidding me? First Houndour of the playthrough, and now the first Houndoom of the playthrough? Houndoom, very, very cool Pokemon. If I didn't... Oh my. I mean, if I didn't... I'm, you know... Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth. I'm not even going to say anything. Let's just let it be. Let's have this battle keep going. Blah using Surf. Super effective. That's going to do over half at least. Oh, man, that was a pretty gosh darn good hit. Let's see what we can do here. Now, luckily, since this isn't an actual... Oh, no. Oh, no. Blah's in trouble. One more hit and Blah's going to faint, so I think I better do some preventative measures here. Use a Hyper Potion. I completely forgot what I was going to say now. Wow. Just wow. Oh, well. Oh, yes, now I remember what I was going to say. Luckily, since this isn't an actual, like, a gym leader or anything, he's not going to use any potions, which works out very well for me, I must say. Because, well, even after this faint attack, Blah is going to survive, because Blah is one heck of a water-type tank, and that is it for you, Houndoom. Bye-bye. Night-night, I say. Night-night. And that is... Oh, what? Wait, what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I thought it was his last Pokemon. What am I even thinking? Alright, we're going to have Crobat here to finish things off. Because, well, I mean, we thank God we jumped the biggest hurdle here, and that was Houndoom. Houndoom, very powerful, of course. We can't have you getting in the way. Alright, then, well, if you think that that's going to happen, then, you know, by all means, go ahead and think that. But otherwise, I mean... But in the meantime, I mean to say, in the meantime, it's time for you to lose. Anyway, right, so I said I was going to have Crobat out to absorb any poison-type attacks. We don't want any of my Pokemon getting poisoned. At least I don't. I'm going to be using Fly here. Unfortunately, he used Smokescreen. I can't remember what I did on the first turn that sort of made me, like, miss a turn, so I don't know. Oh, I did Confuse Ray, that's what it was. Did he snap out of confusion already? God, I'm not even paying attention. And of course, getting the resistance from poison as well, thank God. Because, just like Petrel's annoying coughings and wheezing, this one has Sludge. Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't have Sludge Bomb, like Crobat. Or, wait, no, Crobat doesn't even have the... Crobat is the only Pokemon that I have that would actually be a good choice for that. I still haven't taught him it. What is wrong with me? Alrighty then. So Red Ranger getting some EXP, of course. Crobat getting some EXP. And that's it for Executive Archer. that is the final executive of Team Rocket. All 4 of them are defeated. And because all 4 of them are defeated, then that's it. Now he's going to disband Team Rocket here today, just like Giovanni did 3 years ago. It's finally over. There will never, ever be another Team Rocket battle ever again. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. And now for that, we get a fancy silver wing. Now, the silver wing, well, actually, depending on what version you have. If it's SoulSilver, you'll get the silver wing. If you're playing HeartGold, you will get the rainbow wing. And those are each to go and fight/capture Lugia and Ho-Oh, respectively. And of course, since Lugia is the star of SoulSilver, that's... Okay, fine. Oh, this is what they call fake out. Well, yeah, usually fake out's an attack, but, you know, I'll just let that one slide, because you don't apparently know anything about Pokemon. Typhlosion! Fireball! What do you have to say about this? Oh, yeah, well, you know, I would say that that's pretty spellbinding, too, you know, being up here at the top of the radio tower. That's awesome, actually. Alrighty. So, what was that one fancy thing that I was talking about? Oh, yeah, the wings. So, yeah, with the rainbow wing, you can go and see Ho-Oh in the Tin Tower. Or the Bell Tower, right, that's what it's called now. And with the silver wing, you can go to the Whirl Islands and go and meet Lugia. But you have to do something else first, and that's coming up later. Now, apparently, I seem to have forgotten something. Oh, right, I wanted to talk to DJ Mary! Oh, okay, well, apparently she gives you stuff, too. I like Mary. Mary is so cool. I gotta say, Mary is epic. Oh, that's a Meowth? What? Oh, the way he was sort of laying there, he looked like a Persian. Oh, well. Alrighty. So now, with that all out of the way, we can finally get out of this fancy radio tower, down the stairs, and there's a policeman here. Oh, the director is nice again. Okay. Well, you know, I didn't talk to him before, so I wouldn't have known. Oh, well. Now there's people sitting in the lobby. Everything's back to normal. Feels good to be the hero, and the Team Rocket members outside are gone as well. Phew! Man, we really worked for that victory. And that's it for this part of the Pokemon SoulSilver playthrough. Join me in part 31. We'll be doing some more stuff. And like I said, eventually I will be mentioning what exactly you have to do to go and battle Lugia and Ho-Oh. Legit. And Fireball. No! No, Fireball. No, never mind. I guess I'm not going to go outside. Whatever. See you all next time.